What's up guys, it's HarleyWood, welcome back. Today we're gonna take a look at the new K0 from Agilite. Now I first met Agilite, it was before the pandemic, so maybe 2019 or 2020 SHOT Show, I can't remember which one. Very, very nice group of guys out of Israel. Everything is made in Israel, and everything that they do and every way that they evolve is informed by either feedback from the civilian community, the IDF, and or special relationships that they have with US Special Force teams, all right? You're gonna be giving this guy away here, but this is the third in an evolution. Actually, this is probably technically the fourth in an evolution of plate carriers from Agilite, where they are constantly making them better to serve the demands for the consumers. All right. This guy here is my K19 V3, all right? I've given one of these away on the channel. Again, we'll get into the giveaway for this in a second, but I've had 3 plate carriers from them. I had the original K19, I had 2 of the K19 V3. This is the one that is my home use one, and the one that I take to, certain training classes. I also have one that's mounted on a seat back system in the back of my truck. If you pause this video, there's gonna be links down in the description below so you can check out some of those, maybe pop those open in new tabs and then come back and finish watching this. But the K19 was more of what I would call kind of a medium duty rig. It was a little bit more robust than what the K0 is. The K0 is in response to some of the I want to go fast demand in the industry.
Anyone out there who wants to go fast? Anybody? I want to go fast. Hey, get him a suit. Hurry up.
But it incorporates a lot of the learnings that they've had from the previous versions of the K19. So one thing you'll notice about the K19 that is different on V3 is there are quick release buckles on the K19 series. Now, the original K19 had them kind of hardwired in on both sides, but the feedback they were getting was on the shouldering side where you're putting a stock into the shoulder, that buckle was interfering a little bit. So this one is interchangeable on the K19. If you're left-handed, right-handed, you can run slick buckles on both sides like I have here. You can run the quick release buckles on both sides. However you want to set this one up, this one was interchangeable. Now likewise, the cummerbund system on the K19 also had a quick release buckle here. You'll notice on the K0, both sides are slick, all right? There is no quick release functionality, and in full transparency, I have never once used, other than demonstrating for the video, I've never once used the quick release breakaways on my K19s. I think the example people give is you fall in a lake and you need to swim out of it, all right? You can break it apart from all 4 corners. Like, I get it. But for me, that's just not a reality, all right? Let's agree on a premise. Let's stack hands here on something, all right? I am a civilian. I have no military experience, no law enforcement experience. I started this channel as a prepper, and I'm concerned about the tearing of the social fabric, all right? I'm a dad, I'm responsible for people. And to me, being prepared is paramount, okay? So I have invested in various plate carrier systems. In fact, in my first video of the K19, I made fun of myself a little bit. I'll put a card up here on the screen if you want to go watch that. I did some unconventional testing, but in that video, I also showed a lot of the plate carrier systems that I have invested in over the years. Some of them going way, way back, and they were purchased from like airsoft, stores and stuff like that, all right? As I have gained in understanding and in training, I have also evolved my setup, all right? And so my current setup is the K19 V3. But anyway, to finish our thought there, they are not quick release. They are static once you get them adjusted to where you want them to be. Now, one of the biggest upgrades on the K0 here is probably in the shoulder strapping system and the way that they allow you to handle kind of cable management or tube management, all right? So whether you're running comm cables up over your shoulder or whether you're running hydration tubes up out of a backpack rig. By the way, this is still compatible with the AMAP, so if you're interested in that. But they have spent a lot of time engineering up on the top here. So you'll notice that, okay, so again, here, this is the back of the bag. I'm just laying it down on its back. You'll notice that these straps, shoulder pads, split open on the top, all right? So they kind of taco open, and you can run cables up through them. Now, not only that, but when you get yours, inside the front plate bag is gonna be this little bag here. And inside of this little bag are going to be a variety of additional mounting options, all right? So you've got all these little straps in here. And to give you an idea, let's go with this guy here. So if I just open this one up, you can see kind of the design there. On the sides of this shoulder pad, there are actually little ports. And if I take this and I feed it through those ports on the side, straps on both sides. I can now close that taco back up, and now I have strapping on the outside of my shoulder strap as well. Or you can use this guy here. It has loop on this side, hook on this side, and as you can see, like a little bungee keeper. I can feed that little bungee keeper out one of those ports. Again, lock those back down. And now, see if you can see that, I have a little retention strap that sticks outside of my shoulder pad. So as I mentioned, this bag will be inside your front plate bag. So there are two versions of this. There's one for 10 by 12 Sappy style plates, and there's also a version of this for Sappy large, all right? This is the one for 10 by 12. So if you enter in this giveaway, this is the one for the 10 by 12 plates, which is standard. All right, one thing that they took out on the K0, and I don't fully understand why, to me, I can't imagine there was a lot of cost involved in it, but maybe there was there used to be two straps on the inside here that you secured around your plate, and they pulled the plate up high and kept it at the top of the plate bag. Let's see if you can see them here. It's gonna be hard to see, but right there is one strap, and there's another one over here on this side, and those go around the plate and they help secure it up higher so that it keeps it, I mean, literally my plate is right there, all right? So it keeps that plate up at the top. If I hail back to some of the stuff that I had bought from airsoft stores and stuff like that, the plate bag wasn't necessarily cut properly, and it was kind of a one-size-fits-all plate bag. And the plates just rocked, they rolled, if you ran, they bounced inside of there. Those straps really help to hold the plate secure inside the plate bag. That said, these plate bags are cut incredibly precisely. So you're probably not gonna have that problem. Now on the front bag, you have full loop paneling, both top and bottom, all right? There's MOLLE on the top portion of it. The bottom portion is where your cummerbund system attaches, all right? So you can see here, that's how you open it up to get in and out of the rig. Now, you'll notice that this is not quick release like my K19. This bag, or this rig is set up to accept that though. In fact, on the product page for this, when you're checking out, you can actually add those same quick release buckles. And all you have to do is switch out this Velcro piece here and it interfaces, and then you've got your quick release buckles. On the side of this top panel are the laser cut MOLLE that is in the vertical orientation so that you can hang your G-clips in there, kind of like I had on my K19, and then fold it down and lock in the cummerbund releases here, all right? Effectively, what that does mean though, is that in order to get in and out of this, if you didn't opt for the quick release buckles, you have to lift your mag placard up, you have to break that Velcro, pull this guy off, and then you can get out of the rig. The beauty of this is that if you already have a cummerbund system that you like, that you've invested in from somewhere else, and it uses this same kind of double Velcro interface, it'll work with this, all right? So the one that they have on here is very low profile, and it does still accept side bags, so you can still run side plates on here, but it also has this elasticity built into it. So there's an elastic portion of the band back here that it has some give to it. So if you're flexing or doing something, it'll move with you a little bit. Sorry, I laid this down on the ground and now it's got dust on it. All right, so on the back, you do have Velcro paneling on the top, a small strip on the bottom here. If you wanted to run the A-map on this, the A-map will interface with this perfectly. That's kind of what that center Velcro line is for there. And it has the attachment points both on the top of the back, on the top back of the shoulder straps, as well as on the side here to connect your A-map. If you're not familiar with what the A-map is, they're up to the A-map 3, I believe now. It's a backpack system that marries directly to the back of this plate carrier. On the K19 V3, there's actually a small admin pouch at the top here. On the back of the K19 was also a drag handle, okay, that kind of Velcroed down and stayed out of the way. You'll notice the K0 does not have that admin pouch, and it does not have the drag handle on the back. And lastly, you do still have this breathable padded mesh on both the inside of the front, back, and underneath your shoulder straps. It's a little bit thinner than it was on the K19. Again, just to slim down the profile of this rig. Come on, stand up, look pretty. That's what he said. And I believe that is about it, guys. So let's talk about the giveaway. The giveaway starts right now. All I need you to do to enter in this giveaway is to go follow Agilite at one of their social media spots. I'm gonna put links in the description below to all of those. Come back to this video, post a comment down below and tell me where you followed Agilite. The comment must be on the YouTube video comment section. If you're watching this on Facebook or if you're watching this on Instagram or somewhere else, you can comment there and I will likely see it and I try to respond, but the giveaway will be done off of the YouTube comments. So come to the YouTube video and post your comment. And I will draw the winner on Thursday, July 6th at 9 p.m. Eastern time, all right? I'm gonna draw one winner who will get this bag. This is like a $300 rig, guys, so this is a good one. If you don't wanna take your chances or you're watching this video after the giveaway has ended, I'll put a link down in the description below to where you can get the new K0. Again, I've also put links in the description below to my reviews of the K19, both versions, although the first one isn't available anymore. So you're looking at the V3, the K0, the AMAP. I'll put a link down there if you want to watch my reviews of that. I did some really fun unconventional testing on some of their previous things. Again, I'm not a tactical guy. I try to learn tactics, but I have no formal military or law enforcement experience. So I tested these in some kind of fun ways. Go check those out. That's it, guys. If you like this video, do me a favor, give it a like down below. It helps these videos to go a little bit further and show up in some of the algorithms and kind of fight what YouTube's doing to us here on the channel. So as always, I appreciate your time watching. Lots more content to come, and I'll see you in the next one.